minute, and the stream hasn't been on. So that's professional streaming from TSL.
That's why we've got two. That's why we've got two now.
That's why we've got two now.
There's levels to this.
Score promotion.
Right.
Upgrade. Right, so as I was saying before I decided to forget to click start stream because I have 14.2 brain cells, is that whatever tyre, as it is short quality, you do start on for the race. It is round 2 today after the Rebel 1-2 in the desert in Bahrain. So as a first driver, Sainz begins his lap on the softs, mind you. So he probably will go very, very quick. I think that is King Kong just right behind him, taking up slipstream. I would recommend dropping back to not get dirty air there. We'll stay on board with Sainz for the first lap of qualifying.
There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Sector 3. I think that's Rubber Man. I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's Lewis.
Oh, is that Lewis? Who is that? What's going on? Lewis spun? I don't know. I'm just doing for it. Anyway, Sainz backs off, and King Kong.
Oh, Lewis just hit the wall. Lewis just hit the wall in sector 3 again. Oh. He's got no front wing. Lewis
has hit the wall and now has no wing. I have no idea what's going on.
Just to confirm, here both of us in the stream. Looks like Sainz is aborted. Lots of yellow flags at the moment. Just trying to find someone on a lap. Rubber man in the gravel.
Walked in my room. Bastard.
Smug git coming around the corner where Rubber man just went off and. Oh.
Alright, sorry, I'm back now. Alright, Rubber man is in the gravel at I believe turn 5? Yes. Turn 5. Ooh, and he's in the gravel again. And he is got out of the way of King Chaos nicely. Alright, we'll go on board with someone for a proper lap now. King Kong seems he's on a lap. Actually, no, we've already been on him. Sorry, this has been a very scuffed start. Boogie T Slime goes P1 with a
135.2.
That's a he's really showed us a page there. Nate Mewis with a 19.7. I expect that to be beaten. What is the next car coming round? It is an Alfa Romeo, which I believe is of Smug Git.
Smug Git.
Why is it?
There's 6 times quicker.
19.1, 6 times quicker than Mewis. What's the next person across the line? The Alfa Romeo of Kent Chaos, I believe. Across the line for a 21.7. Quite fast the pace, but it was an invalid lap, so you probably will go quicker. Wavy with an 18.8 on mediums. Wow, that's a very nice lap. The gap between medium softs around here over one lap is around about a second of a lap. So that is a very, very impressive lap time there. The next person across the line will be King Kong with a 19.2. Very respectable lap time, P4. George with 18.6. Very nice lap. L Buckle and Rubber Man allowed crossing the lines. Alpine's giving a bit of slipstream to each other. Here's the next one. We'll go on the Haas of is Nate Mewis. Yep. Go through the final sector. Half tenth down through the first 2 on his previous best. Can he improve? And he does not, unfortunately. We have Boogie T Slime starting at his lap. Max Bloom on the medium tyre boxes instead of completing his lap. There's Smug. Smug goes P4. We 5 tenths. He goes P1. His second lap as well, bear in mind. So they weren't fresh tyres, so he could maybe go even quicker. Oh, Rubber Man. Okay. I just switched between L-Buck and Rubber Man. They both fall at the exact same time. Oh. Alright, Kent Chaos and the Williams in front of, I believe, Wavy both begin laps as we are talking, as the McLaren Swanton Bomb of Joker is coming to the end of their lap. It's not a real lap though, so we will skip on. The Alfa Romeo of Lewis beginning his lap. King Kong as well, just pitting. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Nate. Connection issues there for me or him, I'm not too sure. George begins his lap now, he has it validated. Swanton also beginning his lap, I think. Yep. No one really on a proper lap here, it seems. We're going to go on board with Swanton for a full lap of Spain. As Josh goes P1, 81. He might will go quicker. I have seen his time trial. Probably got a few
Alfa Romeo dominance at the moment.
Alfa Romeo 1-2. Both Tier 1 drivers and Tier 2. Swanton bomb into turn 4. Takes a nice line. Little bit delayed on the power, just so he didn't go off the track. Yellow flags out in front of him, though. I think that was a McLaren. The left, right, up and coming. I believe turn 7, 6, 7. Will he take a lot of curb? He doesn't ride the curb as others are doing. It is probably the slower line there, just to tap the curb. And Wavy with the 18-0 on the mediums.
Oh,
wow,
what
a lap.
Big off.
Oh, Swanton's out.
Big off. Wheel off and big off.
Oh.
Lost it car around the fast corner.
That's blue. And Sainzy's out as well. I'm Sainzy. Wait, no, sorry, Rubberman. Where did Rubberman crash? Rubberman crashed in turn 2. Let's have a look at.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Swanton. I love how the moment I switch away from Swanton has already crashed. Damn. Rough. We'll try and find the. I think that is George who just crossed the line. He will see Rubberman's body. No, he won't. Alright, he backs off. You never know. Could have been good. Alright, Matt is on an outlap. His teammate P1 on the mediums, which is an incredible lap, by the way, from Wavy. Very well done. Oh! Nearly spun out the final corner there. That was close from Matt's Bloom. Good save, though. Very good save. Very scuffed start stream. Very sorry, guys. I'll try and get it going properly now. Alright, into turn 1 we go after the long DRS straight. Hard braking into 4th gear. Ride the curb. Turn left. He avoids the curb. Probably losing a little bit of time through there. Turns a little too early as well to turn 3, just compromising his exit a little bit. Takes the shortest line into turn 4. Very nice apex through there. Okay, good speed out of the corner. Hard braking into 2nd. Get the rotation out of the corner. He got a little bit unsettled, under traction. Maybe just getting throttled a little bit too hard. Ooh, he's made a big mistake through there. Hesitating on the turn in, maybe a little snap of oversteer, and he's missed the apex on the flash right as well. So I'm assuming he will back off on this lap, because I do think Matt Bloom can go a lot quicker than this from what I've seen with his tier 1 pace of late. We will look at who is on a lap. No one really on a lap right now. Seems like a lot of people opting to try and start the mediums. Very interesting. Wavy on another lap on his mediums. I don't know why he's taking so much life out of these tyres. Why is no one coming out? I don't know why no one coming out. Everyone's here on one run. We're not going to be able to get in all 3 now, probably, in the 8 minutes that are left. It is quite a long track Spain. Nice through there from Wavy. Oh, is he invalidated? No, he didn't. Wow. Very close. Will he improve? Again, he does. Another 18-0 by Wavy on these mediums. Wow. Another incredible lap from Wavy.
Seven cars on outlap now.
7, wow. Seagulls of Ben Atkin getting out for the first time on the medium tyre. Ben Atkin did this at Bahrain, it worked very well. Him coming P1 and his teammate Young Cat here today getting P1. George P1. 5 lap on softs. Very impressive. That was him my pro box for a new set because you profile a lot of time on fresh tyres. K Chaos on a lap, he is. We'll watch K Chaos. Then we'll probably switch on to one of the soft runners of Boogie or Smug. He's 1/10 down on his lap and he missed the apex down the 2nd DRS straight, left-hander.
Bomb 6 has not set a time yet.
Yep. I don't know what. Lewis is probably just invalidating. I think Sainzy is just. I don't know. I think he's just waiting in the pits for a little while. KKOS makes a mistake out the final chicane as he's invalidated, so that lap for him is over. We'll go on board with Boogie T Slime for a little while. Through sector 1 he goes, taking a wide line through turn 3. Little bit of understeer through there. See if he goes purple. He doesn't, but he is 2/10 up, which if he can maintain this pace will get him provisional P1 on this lap. Little moment. Out of turn 4? Out of turn 5. Up into 4th gear for this one. Riding so much of the curb. Very nice boogie through there. Using all the track here. Not using as much of the inside curb as you can do on this game, as curbs are very unrealistic in F1 2021. Josh, Boogie T Slime, 1.5 tenths up still. Very nice lap. Third to get the rotation through the long right. Using all the track on the exit. Clip this curb. You don't want to hit that sausage or it will unsettle the car and you will lose a lot of time. Very nice line through the chicane from Boogie. A little bit unsettled on throttle, but overall quite a nice lap, which I assume will get the Alfa Romeo driver P1, and it does. A 3.5 tenths of a second. That's much better from him. Smug is invalidated.
A nominal lap. 3 cars on medium runs now.
Mitch now on mediums. See what Ben Atkin does. Does he go purple? Ben Atkin purple through the middle sector on mediums. The current championship leader after the first round in Bahrain. What can he do on these medium tyres? It could even be good enough for provisional pole. We'll have to see what's happening here. Deep into it. Very nice. Using a lot of the inside curb. Oh, you've had it, our final corner.
Oh.
He got a little bit of a moment through the final chicane. He's lifting through the final corner, so I'm assuming he's going for a new lap. Now? Oh, he goes P4, even with that moment. What is DJ Mitch going to do?
DJ Mitch goes P2, even with a dodgy looking lap.
I did not catch any of that lap, unfortunately, but
very
good lap on mediums. Was it any good? Did he make
from here, yeah. It was a good lap, few mistakes through sector 3 I believe. Bit of understeer and oversteer, but
oh, Belankin's got 5 second, 5 place grip penalty. Oh no.
I believe that Ferrari might just hit him.
Ooh, I don't know what's happened there. He's got a 5 second grip penalty for some reason. I think that's a little bit unfair for Ben Atkin, unfortunately. Very unlucky. I will concentrate on the Alpha. No one really crossing the line.
Mohamed's on his first out lap.
Lewis is out of the session. I don't know if that was in the pits or intentional. The Alfa Romeo pits. Alright, we'll go to the Mercedes of DJ Mitch, who is not on a lap, so we will check and see who's back in. No one on a lap there. Joker on an out lap. Is Mo on an out lap?
He's on his first out lap, yep.
Sainsy.
Oh, and he's just spun.
Sainsy on a lap.
Mo's just spun.
Mo has spun. Is that wing? I think that might be wing. I think he might have gone away with it there. We will just focus on Sainsy as he is on actual lap on the soft tyre. Yet set a time P17. See what he can do.
Ben Atkins come around the last corner to try to set a good lap.
Sainsy somehow didn't invalidate there, actually ran wide. Taking it very cautious through that left-right. Doesn't want to lose the rear end. Not using all the track that is available on the left-hand side.
Using a lot of curve to Ben Atkin.
See what Sainsy can do. It's going to be a 120.3, which is P13. We need a lot of improvements to try and get inside that top 10. You can find about a second, which is not easy in this game. Hit Chaos with 6 lap old tyres. He probably should be pitting now for a fresh set. 4 tyres, 4 drivers have DNF'd already. Wow. Breakfast.
Ben Atkins halfway through his lap.
Yeah, I'm just going to go on with DJ Mitch for now, then we'll go on to Ben Atkin. Mitch is backed off, so we'll go to Ben Atkin. We'll see what he is doing.
He might run out of fuel.
Purple middle sector again. Wow. Going even quicker than he did on his first lap. Let's see if he doesn't make the same mistake out of the final corner. Mitch gets out of the way very nicely. Ben Atkin into the final chicane. Does it very nicely out there, playing a bit cautious on the exit. Don't know, Ken Chaos is DNF'd in the left right-hander. And he's P2. Very nice lap from Ben Atkin. Medium 2, 3, 5 and 6. As Wavy's going to go again on the same set of mediums. I don't know why he's doing this, because he's just taken out life for the race. as he will start on these tyres. So, for me, I would just sit in the garage or come out on soft, because I do think he's just wasting tyre life for no real reason. As I believe George will improve, and he is improving. He is half a tenth up on his previous lap. As Mo is
Last
idling
round
on
of
the lap,
laps.
we'll look at Mo for a moment. Oh, he made a mistake out the final corner there, which is probably going to cost him his good lap time. As George crosses the line for an 18.2. He's had a poor final sector there. Smug is invalidated. Boogie T Slime on an out lap. L Buckle on a lap right now. Oh, he's 5.5 seconds down, so he's on. Ferrari of Seagulls is on an out lap as well. Jesus, everyone's on an out lap. Smug's invalidated. Wavy's at the last person on lap at the moment. Third gear. Smug really not getting out of the way here. Oh, Smug. Oh, Smug. Smug has got Wavy very, very badly on this lap. Completely ruining his lap.
Oh.
I think that will be points as he has completely ruined Wavy's out there. Smug. Yeah, that's going to be the end of Wavy's qualifying. Very unfortunate. Smug did lock him into there. So I'm assuming that will be some form of penalty point.
Saint C come around last. Yep.
6 second down. So I don't think he's on that. Mo is half
What can he do?
up. He made a horrible mistake through the final sector, so there is all time in the world to find for him. For the Bahrain driver. Didn't have the race he wanted in Bahrain for the pace he had. Got a very unfortunate incident. Got some wing damage. Oh, you validated last corner.
Last corner.
Mo's going to start P17. After qualifying what I believe was, if I remember, P2 in Bahrain. He's now going to be starting P17. Boogie T
Provisional
is
pole.
10th up. Looking for his first pole position, I believe, in TSL. Is he? How did he not validate?
Just
How
got
did
away.
he not validate? Very lucky there. 75.
And
Boogie T Slime is going to go
what a lap.
provisional P1. Is anyone who could beat him? George not on a lap.
It's George.
Seagulls.
Smug Git.
Doesn't look like he can beat him. Smug Git though. I don't know if he got blocked there a little bit. Very safe final 2 corners. Doesn't want to invalidate. Let's see if he can make it. Alfa Romeo 1-2. And he's going to do a 18.2, which will put him up at P7. Behind the median runners of Wavy, Seagulls, Mitch and Belatkin. Wow, this is a brilliant, brilliant qualifying for Belatkin and Mitch on the mediums. The much better race tyre for the start. Almost spun. He isn't validating anyway, but he has spun. George is not
Do not believe George can do anything.
No, George cannot do anything. I think that is it.
And that is the grid.
For qualifying.
That is our grid.
That is our grid. Unless George got the glitch where he could do another lap, which I don't think he did, because I don't think anyone disconnected. But the grid goes Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, Mercedes, Boogie T Slime getting pole position by 2/10. But on the soft tyre, around Spain, the soft tyre is not very good. Can only go about 7 or 8 laps at a competitive pace before it heavily, heavily drops off the cliff. What I believe will be
George,
the tyre will be mediums during the race. Can go about 25 laps until the softs at the end, and don't really drop off at all. So it is an easy soft medium around this track. There is very little tyre wear, despite what the game does believe. But I think Ben and Mitch are going to have a very good chance of overtaking Boogie early on those mediums. Then we do have a Mercedes 3-4 though, with George on the softs. Could get a good launch off the line, maybe overtake his teammate, maybe even get Van Atkin if he's lucky. Then we have Wavy and Seagulls as well in the mediums. Seagulls having a very bad race at Bahrain, getting a very unlucky drive through under the safety car. Smug Git for Alfa Romeo in P7, Joker P8, Max Bloom P9 on the mediums. Very respectable lap from him. King Kong King Kong over 19.2 on the soft tyre. And P10 for AlphaTauri, followed by his teammate. P11 for Lewis. P11 is a very good position to be, as you get free tyre choice. So, can start on the mediums or the hards, depending on whatever you would like, even softs. But I would recommend starting on the mediums for anyone outside the top 10. As we see the 2 Aston Martins at P13, P14, with a 19.8 and a 20.3. L Buckle in 15th. It's Porpoise, new driver on the mediums. Starting P16. Mo, P2 in qualifying in Bahrain, getting very unlucky and validating a few laps there, right at the death of it, so he will stay in P17, after he made a very big mistake on his flying lap. P18 is Rubberman, who DNF'd, and P19 is head of FIA, Michael Massey, V Swanton Bomb, who did crash out in the fast right-hander in Sector 2. That is the grid sorted after qualifying.
Ben Atkins starting in P7 after his penalty, which
Oh, I
put
forgot
Mercedes
about that. That is a
2-3.
good point. Ben Atkin at P7 due to that penalty. Very good point. Did forget about that. Very unlucky penalty though for Ben. He didn't. I don't think he really deserved it, did he? I didn't really see it on stream, but
Oh,
I think it was
it
just
looked
a
like
game
a
bit.
small bump.
Okay. Very unfortunate, anyway. But he's still in a good position in P7 on the medium, so he could definitely pull it back. The championship leader of Tier 2 after round 1. With a very, very commanding drive in the late stages of Bahrain to clinch the win after some safety car conditions and unlucky events for the likes of Mitch and the Ferraris. He soared away at the end with his teammate Young Cat, take a 1-2 in the first race of the season for Red Bull. But we will run through the championship order as we have a minute. In P1, we have Ben Atkin, and in P2, we have the Red Bull of Young Cat. Then we have Swanton Bomb in P3 getting his first podium in Bahrain on penalties to Mohammed in the Ferrari, followed by Seagulls, then Nathan Mewis on 8, Sainsy on 6 in the Aston Martin, Killer Luke on 4, Mitch on 3 getting fastest lap in P9, and then Mats Bloom getting P10 last time out in Bahrain. A few drivers that race getting DNF such as Joker and George, Smug and Boogie. I expect them to get some points today and move themselves up the standings due to their grid position. But we will see what happens. No one really up on the grid, which is a very good sign. So we will see what happens when the race begins. Should be. Is that your first pole, Josh? But that is Boogie T Slime's first pole in TSL, by the way. A huge congrats to him.
He's gonna get swamped by the Mercedes off the line though.
George on the sauce as well will get a much better launch in P3.
And he'll also get the toe down to turn 1. Might be very interesting. Red Bull at a disadvantage after having a 1-2, only got 1 car in this race. With Ben Atkin. Not what Red Bull want right now, with Mercedes of 2-3.
So apparently there's an overlay issue on the stream, so...
I believe that might have been talking about the spectator settings. This game looks fine. I'm watching it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm it looks fine.
I'm pretty sure it was just a spectating menu.
I think everything's okay. Panic avoided. Sergio Perez driving for Red Bull today, as you can see in the garage.
Yep.
With the beautiful hard tyres. Probably going to bring him to Mo. I think everyone should be ready. Oh no, sorry, Nate Mewis wasn't in. I think we should be able to ready up soon enough. It's been quite a long time. We'll see. Decides to ready up.
There's pit boxes a long way over that line. Gonna memorise this concrete by the end of this. Every detail.
Those tyre guns are looking pretty good. I pretty much can remember how long I've been looking at them.
Teams have decided not to tilt their boxes for this race, apparently.
No, they don't
parallel.
really need equipment, do they? They just...
No.
It's like a Lego brick, the F1 car. Put it together, set it out. Hope for the best.
Just hope for the best. You don't need everyone on the grid. Just let the drivers sit on the grid by themselves.
I mean,
The
Don't
brakes will
help
cool
them.
themselves. Yeah, a southerly wind
I don't know what tyre blankets are.
should do the job.
I thought they were just better to paper.
I just put my duvet over my car's tyres.
Keep the hards warm.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Nate Mewis has rejoined the session once more. I'll go through the order and tyres once we all rally up. It's taken quite a while today. I think we should be okay.
Trying to get people in.
Yeah. Wow, this is really taking a long time. Alright, so what we go through? We will go through the constructors, as we don't have much to go over at the moment. Due to we do have a bit of a long intermission. I will talk about all the driver championships during the race, but there's not really much to talk about at the moment. So after events of Bahrain, if you did miss it, oh, finally. Alright, we'll go over that during the race then. While there are some circumstances, we'll save that for later. Just a quick recap. I'll focus on the tyres and position. And just go with the strategy. And fuel. Safety car is on reduced in this league, so we should see hopefully as many safety cars as you do on standards. Maybe a few more VSCs. Yeah, exactly. So fuel is normally a bit of abundance with safety cars present, so you probably shouldn't be overfueling the car whatsoever. I don't know why my screen isn't changing to grid.
I do not know if not set off yet.
Still not going. See you in a minute. Colin, do you want to go through the grid and tyres?
I do not see it.
I did not see it either. It's a problem.
Well,
Is the lobby glitched or what's going on?
give us 2-3 business days. We should get
Yep.
someone with a camera down the pit lane.
No one said weekends are off for boys at F1. That's not how it works.
2 seconds, Ted.
Get Bunny in.
Bunny Vengeance gonna be our next Ted Kravitz.
Bunny's notebook.
Bunny's notebook.
That's what we need for next week. Whoever's
Somehow I
host
think
has
that
to
would be
leave,
more
apparently.
chaotic.
That's me. Which is a problem. What's going on here?
You're the problem.
I am the problem, apparently. And Nate Mewis has left. Okay. Will that resolve it, or... Technical difficulties, because co-masters, you know, take more than 7 days off a week. So,
They love to optimise their games.
yeah. We do pay good value for money, so... What, 50 quid for, you know?
And apparently everyone's just sat on the grid looking.
At least they did the pit lane properly. I mean, the glass isn't even transparent, but, you know. At least it's there.
You don't need that from glass anymore.
What's the purpose of glass? See through it? I mean, come on. I think you need more than one front wing for this race, unfortunately, Mercedes. I love how every team has one front wing. just one.
Between both cars.
Yeah.
Red Bull don't even have one. Ben
Could use
Atkins
those.
already gone through us.
This could be a shambles. What's going on?
We might have to rehost.
We might.
Oh, that's simply lovely.
Simply lovely. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
probably rehost. I'm assuming if no one on the grid could still move, so that's good. Good start. But Colin, can you make? Oh wait, no, your connection freaks.
No, we're not going to risk that.
Yeah, your connection stinks. Josh, can you shoot like cyber message or something saying to make it, or someone with some form of connection? Because I can't leave the lobby without. Actually, wait. No, I can't leave the lobby without bugging the stream out. So, an idiot to help me out there. We're gonna have to probably restart lobby because this isn't working. Is this gonna mean Ben will get his P2, or are we gonna keep the 5 players? 100% sure how that's gonna work.
Oh, I don't like that suggestion. Sure.
Don't think few people want their quality restarted, mainly Boogie T Slime. Jesus. Alright, shall I restart my game and see if that works? It will. The stream will go off for a minute or so, guys, but it will be back. Sorry, the stream will go off for just a few minutes, but it should be back in a minute. Is the lobby working now or not? Is it working? Tell me if it works. I'm making the lobby now, mate. That's all good. Oh, Jesus, this game could just never work for this stream. Wow.
Nailed it.
Oh, my weekly event score is gone. I was going to flex that in the stream. God damn it. It's the highlight of my day. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting if I go on Xbox menu, it will completely. And I've done it again. Done it again. Oh. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I did it again. What a shame. Alright, anyway. Jesus. This game is absolutely stinking. Sorry guys, just bear with us. We'll be about 5 minutes to the start if you want to go make a cup of tea for the race. I don't think it's my internet. I don't think it's my internet. I think it's just the game's fucked it. To be honest, my internet's pretty good. It was dry for the race, so I'll just make it dry. Yeah, we're gonna get that. He'd benefit from that. I think everything's good for settings, because I don't need to do weather. Cause I'll shoot him in that.
Oh, sh.
Alright, if you guys can just try and get everyone in here. You can join off my profile. Oh, I was about to select Ferrari. I was trying to select Ferrari and I was like, oh yeah, streaming. I don't want a Boogie T Slime bottle. Boogie T Slime, bring it home. Spam it. I want everyone.
Don't do that. He needs good karma.
I'm just reinforcing the stream when we start. Probably again in a few minutes. It's not much is going to happen for a little while. We'll re-upload the full stream with all this bit gone, the technical difficulties, later on. And on YouTube at TSL F1 Racing and TikTok. And we have Facebook as well, that's the other one. You can check those social medias out if you would like.
Swanton's done that, the bastard. He's replaced the Twitch banner with a generic.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, I haven't got everyone in, so it's not like I can kind of do anything. Yeah. I need people to join. Don't keep it clear, you need to remember about the track. Unless there's someone down your inside, don't take him out. Then focus on it. Look at you, Slime. This is your best chance. This is your best chance. Yeah. Just remember, just don't spin.
You know what you did in Monaco where you took out anyone trying to overtake you.
Human dump truck. In Monaco, you just went through everyone. So Ben Atkins will be P2. Right. Oh, I need to wait till everyone's in before I can do it. So if you could just read me out the grid. Oh, make sure everyone starts on the same compound tire time. So, put it on the Discord. Jesus fuck. Tell me when everyone's in, please.
Is it an AlphaTauri? Nate Mewis. I just do.
Alright, so is everyone in now? Can I do the grid?
Wait, what?
Wait, if Runman's back in, there should be 20, correct?
Nate.
Alright. Don't know. Who's P3?
I was watching it and it just came to me, and I wasn't ready. It caught me off guard. I was like, oh, what do I say? I've forgotten everything.
Okay, so wait, Simon, who is after George? Someone just read me out the grid, please. Do not have it. I have no idea. I don't think he. No, he's not. Simon, yeah, you need to leave below here. Yeah. Wavy, yeah. I'm on Wavy. Yeah. Who's after Wavy? Smug P7 then, yeah? Yeah. King Kong isn't in. Oh, he is now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not in. Who's P13? Who's P13? Yeah. Yep. I think Mo was in 17th. My memory serves. I think that's right. Is L Buckle? Wait, no. Young Cat will be at the back, won't he? Yeah. I've got it. Mo, Rubberman, Swanton, Young Cat. Yeah, got it. All right, we just need Nate, and then we can start. Can you invite, please? Put him up. Sorry guys for the delay again on the stream. This is very shit from Go Masters here. Thank you for your patience if you're still with us. Apologies. Hopefully we can get going soon.
What's that? There's not a lot to talk about.
There wasn't much to do. We were sat there for like 10 minutes just waiting for somebody to start.
Is that your ringtone?
He's still not in. What's going on?
I sent him an invite. One is enough.
What position did he say Nate was in? 13th? Had a sign to you? Was he Shit.
Young Cat's proclaiming he's going to do last first challenge. Boogie T Slime will have something to say about that.
Don't ready up, please, guys. If you are watching, do not ready up. Got to re-host again. Bo, we are racing soon, buddy. No, do not. Oh, getting smoked. Medium squeeze at 9 o'clock. What is this Nate Lewis guy doing? I'm not on a real note here. I'm gonna start and say it. Sent him like 14 invites. What is he? Don't ready up. Do not let another person ready up, please.
If you just move the settings and go back at unregistered one, I think. If you just change one setting, then put it back.
No, but I need to keep it on this for the driver thing, grid editor. I'm just waiting for him.
You're having fun there. You can be who's the boring one?
Like a real F1 weekend right now, taking a day break between quali and the race.
Yep. 1 AM. 1 AM start.
Night race. Is this what the Australians feel like? Waiting hours.
We'll do 3 laps behind the safety car and red flag it, and then we'll give you half points.
I swear to God, if someone rallies up on the grid, I'm gonna throw it down.
At Menan.
No, we're not readying up. Please unready. Please unready.
Unready.
My God. Please do not ready up. I'm tempted to put Nate Lewis at the back just because he's pissing me off. Start on the back for a time penalty in real life. Lewis, guys, just be patient. Please. Someone should invite Sam to the party quickly, just for 1 minute, just so he can tell me where fucking Nate is on the grid. I do not have the picture.
Oh shit, I managed to.
He's in! So, can someone invite Sam quickly, please? I just know what position to put him in. I think it was 13. Was Nate Lewis 13? Can someone invite... Oh, she's got him now.
I sent him an invitation to
Is he
him.
13? Simon, where was Nate? Where was Nate on the grid? Was he ahead of, behind King Chaos? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Alright. See you in a minute, man. Alright, I think that should be everything. Just make sure everything's okay.
A few legs out now, off the lap one.
Oh mate, I've had enough.
It's, oh god, it's nearly 9.
It's nearly 9, we've only done short quali. Mate, if you ask for an invite back, I'm busy streaming if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, to be honest. I think we'll move past what I just said. Alright, we're finally beginning. Josh, please ready up so no one can just unready and just piss me off. There we go.
I've never seen someone care so much about a test.
Colin, do you want some coffee?
I'm good, I don't drink coffee. I've got a monster
Oh,
though.
not the same fucking tarmac again.
Oh, here we go.
Red Bull have
Round 2
restocked
of
their
the
front
tarmac.
wings. They've restocked their front wings, Colin, Red Bull.
They've picked up on our comments and they've
Look,
replaced Sergio Perez's
They've
board.
sacked Perez.
They've sacked him
Wow.
off. Young cats are
Drama
better.
in the transfer market.
And it is a different time of day.
It is a different time of
It
day.
is shadier. The tarmac's going to be cool in the pit lane.
That's actually very crucial for the race circumstances. For the temperature of the tyres coming out of the pit lane. Yeah, I'm trying to waffle on. I don't really know what to say now. Anyway, I've just seen Inters pop out in a garage, which does concern me a little bit. Hopefully, that's not what people are going on. No, is that mediums? It is mediums. I'm just fucking blind. Alright. Sorry for the delay, everyone. We're finally doing something. So,
Something.
yeah.
Something is
Well,
about
I
to
think
occur.
you've never seen anything like it ever. We're like the esports events. We have like an hour between quali and the race, just to make the suspense build. Just you know.
This is going to be the fastest, just totally fastest event you've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Just takes an hour to get ready.
To be honest, probably all the people fall asleep before the race finishes. So. Wouldn't be surprised.
Can turn it into
Anyway.
an ASMR commentary. Brace your ears. New to the F1 scene.
Colin does ASMR as a new title of the stream.
Apparently it just says we will be back. Simon says in chat.
Why?
I am watching.
Are you kidding me?
I'm on the stream and it says. Well, I can see the screen. I don't see it says that.
No, it says it's working for me as well. Alright, we are beginning the session in 25 seconds after long, hard-fought years to begin this race. Alright. Yeah. We have to do some freedom fighting to get this race underway.
I feel very sorry for whoever's about to DNF if they are.
If you DNF at turn 1, I honestly... I'd try and find out whoever took me out where they live. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting their address. Alright, we are finally in the race.
If you
Alright,
hide
so I think
UI
everyone is on yeah.
for the first lap and just have the mini map up, I think that'll give a good, better lap 1 perspective.
Oh yeah, just that. Oh.
Oh,
Everyone on the mediums has been. Oh, they're going to be awful off the start now. If you've been disqualified, you cannot heat your tyres up, and you are stood still on the grid. Colder tyres do not have good traction off the line. They'll have about 60 to 50 degree tyres. Wow. They are going to be doing some donuts off the line. But now Boogie T Slime is probably going to have the easiest start of his entire life. As probably his closest rival off the line will be George on the softs, because I'm telling you now, on cold mediums, I'd be surprised if they don't spin off the line. It'd be very, very impressive. So, the predicted strategy, according to the game, it is completely wrong, and I would ignore it. The easiest strategy is soft medium or medium soft. Tyre wear around here is not bad on the mediums whatsoever. From doing a practice race myself, I could do about 28 laps on the mediums and they weren't even dropping off that badly. So,
Booker T Slime leading his first formation lap in no hurry, soaking up P1.
exactly. He's taking it in.
If you
Second race
press
in a row now,
Y
isn't it, people?
on the grid,
Yeah.
so you don't have the left column on.
Yeah, I will do. And I'll turn back on after turn 1.
Yeah. Just because the camera down at the start line is a bit...
Right.
You won't see much on the left, yeah.
Yeah. And Smugget will be throwing hands at us if we don't do it as well.
Yes, I'll turn
Right.
the column on so I can let you know if anything unusual.
Alright, we are finally here for the beginning of round 2 in Catalonia of Spain as everyone takes their career positions. Boogie T Slime coming to the waiting pack ahead of disqualified drivers in the formation lap. Wow.
Well, they're not going to be enjoying life.
Wait, I'm surprised KKOS is starting on the softs there. Mo on the hards, I mean, there's nothing surprising there. I would expect nothing else from the lad. But everyone's really predominantly wanting to go for the mediums as they are the better race tyre. Except for Mo, because hards from Mo are just better. I think Joker's POV here is going to be good, because I think Booker T Slime's going to pull away off the line, as the mediums are going to be very cold, they won't get much traction.
Here we go.
So, I think we've got to do the classic Swanton bomb line here. Colin.
Absolutely.
Alright, there's 5 lights. And
green means go.
As we focus in on DJ Mitch and Ben getting quite
Ben
good
gets
starts considering their cold tyres. Is Ben actually going to go down the inside of Booker T Slime into turn 1? 3 wide.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, in the Williams.
Contact.
Wait, Wavy's having some very serious connection issues there. I don't know what's going on. But Boogie T Slime has held the lead by Ben Atkin and then the 2 Mercedes in P3 and P4. George on them as Ben Atkin goes for it down the inside of Boogie T Slime. Will he make it work? Josh, Boogie T Slime even on the soft tyres, get better traction around the outside and maintains the lead through sector 1.
George moved up to P3 up the line ahead of Mitch.
Mose maintains a P17. Smug is moved down 4 places.
Young Cat up 5 and Swanton up 6.
Boogie T Slime is spun! Boogie T Slime is spun! No! He was leading the race and he is spun!
Tumbling down the order.
Slime. He's in P18 with wing damage. Basically his race is almost over already. It is only that one though, so you can never know. There will probably be some safety cars. Alright, we will focus on Wavy and Joker ghosting through Wavy. I think Wavy's having some serious connection issues at the moment. So we'll stay. Ben Atkin leads. That fast lap will be improved, so I would ignore that as it is only lap 1.
He's pulling away down the straight though, Ben Atkin.
He has got better straight line speed. Maybe just pumping more ERS. Alright, Young Cat on down the inside of new driver into Porpoise on his debut race in the league. Young Cat down the inside, very nice move. Boogie T Slime
3 cars in the pit lane.
Chaos is Porpoise round the outside. Brilliant racing from the new driver there. Very respectful from these two, good racing. Brilliant defense by its Porpoise. Well done. Mo on the hards behind L. We'll go over to Wavy, who's behind Lewis. Having some major connection issues. Playing in a treehouse. I'm going to stay away from that. That is some dodgy connection. But he is making a move. So, down the inside of Lewis, I think, could be 5 meters back. We don't really know the connection. But he has passed into the left-hander. As he's made contact with Lewis. Lewis is spun with Joker. Joker's hit the wall. Has he got wing damage? Him and Lewis connecting again. These two really don't like each other on track. Mo goes through them, past on the hard tyre. Very good for him. Ben Atkin is gone on those soft tyres. 1.5 seconds in the lead. looking to take his second win in a row in TSL. As his porpoise, I think, is spun. He spun out the final corner. He's made a mistake in touching the inside curve, I assume, and spinning out of the final corner. Haven't seen many people spin there before.
Swanton on a 3-second penalty.
Already, Swanton with a penalty. Has he already got a penalty? Was that?
He's gained. He's gone. I don't know how many positions he's gained 10 positions.
He's gained 10 positions, Swanton, though. So it's a very, very good start. We're going to ignore penalties in the early stage of the race. We will focus on them later on. This track is quite a severe track for warnings from my experience, anyway.
Mohammed as well up into P10 on her hard.
Lewis has a major slide. Joe will go for it. He doesn't. He's sensible. We will focus on the front if there are any battles, but at the moment I think I just keep in line of stern.
I'll let you know.
Please do. We'll focus on the battles at the back now. Alright, so will Joker go with it down into DRS? He doesn't. He plays it safe. He's going to wait till the long DRS straight at the end of the lap. Alright, we will focus on DJ Mitch here.
Big tank slap coming out the chicane.
He's back in P17, lost 16 positions after that spin. He could get back though. I'm
going to say he's going to pull team orders.
Actually just spun. Oh my god. You're joking. I've just said it could get better and he's retired.
And the pole sitter, DNF.
Oh, he's manually retired there. Josh should have probably retired in the pits there.
Mercedes. Not looking for a flashback to 2016.
After a brilliant pole. Rosberg, Hamilton into that corner. Hamilton onto the grass and, you know, a little bit of a side swipe.
Oh,
Rosberg with control.
I'm not.
His porpoise has decided to pit as Swanton bomb right behind Nate Mewis, who is in AI. Don't know why Nate is in AI. Maybe a disconnect of the controller or something along those lines. But it is seriously losing Swanton a lot of time though. Mitch,
Seagulls looking to gain out of this.
right
George
behind
backing him up.
George and Mitch.
George
needs to play the teammate game here and let Mitch go.
If I had to say, I'd definitely tell George to get out of the way.
Because I do feel like Mitch has got more pace.
There's a safety car.
Safety car. This could be a great opportunity for the soft runners to pit. Medium runners though are going to have to stay out. They definitely should.
George first to pit.
And George does pit. Very good decision.
Is Smudget going to come in?
We will go on to tyres and we will see what everyone is going on.
Smudget is next to pit.
Soft runners are pitting. Yeah.
Joker and King Kong.
King Kong will, yeah.
Kent Chaos just pitted though.
Kent Chaos.
So he might have really gained what he might have lost out of this.
That was a big mistake. He should have had Simon as a race engineer and a strategist for him. He is absolutely screwed.
He's gone for track position.
That is, he won't even gain much track position. It's not really even pitted.
Not really worth it early on in the race.
No. Very fortunate for Wiggity Simon's safety car wasn't even caused by him. It was caused by Sizey's DNF. So if he just stayed in the lobby, he would actually be back in the race.
Ben Atkins' fastest lap is nearly a second quicker than anyone at the moment for their personal bests. With 21.23 and DJ Mitch did a 1:21.3.
I think though as Mitch was stuck behind George, he wasn't able to maybe give his full pace.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see a bit more from him, otherwise this will be just a complete domination by Ben Atkin.
Looking to come in his own. I don't think he did, Josh. I don't know what's caused his safety car, but it was a bit after him.
I missed it. So, it seems like almost... do you think Collins mediums can get to the end? Because I do. I personally think...
I think
fresh mediums
you'd be
go
pushing
to the end
75%, especially if your tyre pressures are low, you definitely could.
To me. I think he'd be on around 70%.
Wheel players maybe. I'm not sure controllers.
I think controller would, yeah. Controller would definitely struggle. But is it the best way to go? Or would you just go to the hards? To the end?
Well, the top three at the moment are looking to having to stop again. So, those... George maybe is looking to gain good positions.
Yeah, George will be
but maybe having
to
pit again. Maybe hoping for a late safety car.
Late safety car though probably wouldn't help George though as he doesn't have track position. The
Not
leaders
at the moment.
would really benefit from a late safety car as they'd be able to pit for softs for a free pit stop, I would say. But the running order after the first, 4 laps of racing is Ben Atkin in P1, Bitch in P2. Seagulls in P3. Matt Bloom P4, followed by Williams' teammate of Wavy in P5. Swanton with a brilliant recovery, gaining 13 positions, already up into P6 from P19. Brilliant drive from him so far, but he does have a penalty. Nate Mewis, P7 on the mediums. Bo, PA already, getting 9 positions on the hards. Joker P9 after a spin with Lewis, which definitely struggled on the restart on the old softs as well. George P10 after ping under the safety car. Then King Kong, Smug Git, Lewis, and then Young Cat. His purple is Ken Chaos, Rough Mad, and Elbach will be catching the safety car train as we speak.
Young Cat has actually done 2 stops and he still gained.
Do you think he's got 2 stops so he could just go mediums to the end though?
That could be why.
So he just uses spare set tyres. If he did, that would be incredibly clever. Because he's only 4 places behind George, I mean, the same strategy. Young Cat P2 in the championship. Part of the Red Bull that has so far scored 43 out of the possible 44 points this season. Barring again, Chigga 1-2. Unfortunately, Mitch stole the fastest lap right at the depth of it. They didn't get the maximum points. But 43, I would never complain about that. So what is the safety car doing? I don't think the safety car will be in this lap, as there are still 3 cars catching it of Ken Chaos, Roman, and Elbuckle. But
yep,
should be starting off next lap.
that is if it doesn't do the light glitch right when he announces it.
Yeah.
Just as it's
though, because we still have
no.
And we will focus. We'll just stay behind Ben Atkin. Oh wow, that's an interesting camera. I wish there was like a safety car camera view during. That would be sick. Cody's. I know you're watching. Alright. So I think the ones to watch out for now are gonna be George, Smug, Lewis, Young Cat, everyone on the fresh mediums. What will their pace be like compared to the leaders?
DJ Mitch is actually not warmed his tyres yet. Waiting for the last sector.
Yep. That's if you don't if you do save tyre wear.
Yeah, that is what I believe a lot of us in Tier 1 do.
I think so.
They wait until the last sector. Yep.
That's what I do. That's what I would recommend, is you just waste tyre wear, warming your tyres for 3 laps straight.
Unless you're in the hard corners, you know, like Seagulls. It's weaving. And that long right-hander.
I would start weaving maybe around now, to be honest, just to make sure your tyres are up to temperature.
Yeah.
Especially
if you're mediums, and yes, definitely my.
If I was Bo, I'd be weaving since.
I'll be weaving in 2 laps in advance, yeah. Do not want those colds.
Yeah, especially fresh mediums behind him.
Joker behind George.
Yeah, he's probably going to get swarmed a little bit for a little while, but towards the end of the stint, he'll come good on the hards.
Thought George went there.
So far, very tame driving on the safety car. Very well done from everyone. Safety car was in this lap.
Definitely improvement.
But way better than Bahrain. Probably better than Bahrain Tier 1. Solid.
Yeah. That was not me, that was my connection. From my point of view, I was on the bumper. Right. Finally going to get. But still not warming his tyres. He's very confident in this.
I don't know why he isn't actually. His probably tyres are suffering.
Oh, I really hope it's not
going a little bit too quick here, because the safety car
there he goes, warming it up. That was a little warm.
Bit too late.
Oh.
And there's penalties for Wavy. What's happened to Wavy?
No clue.
And Swanton Bomber's got a penalty. What has happened there? Swanton
and they're not.
now.
And Ben Atkins gone, and they're gone. They're going down the straight. Ben Atkins weaving defensively, tried to stop DJ Mitch.
Lots of weaving from Ben Atkins.
Yeah.
That's a little bit.
A bit on the iffy side.
Is anyone going to go for it in turn 1? No. All staying as a Swanton Bomb in P5 from P9. Mitch makes a mistake. See,
no.
The outside Fernando Alonso-esque. Charles Leclerc did that in 2019 to Valtteri Bottas. Probably no one remembers that race, but you know, the exact same move there. A Ferrari on a Mercedes and ran the outside of turn 3. Incredible move from Seagulls to get transition.
It hurts. There's a Smug Git. It's the other Alpha.
Oh, he would have got. I think he might have got wing damage there from hitting the wall and rejoining the track. He hasn't reset the track though. He has got right front wing and plate damage. That will be him needing a pit stop. Very bad day for Alpha after the incredible quality they had with Smug in P7 and Boogie in P1. George now going to try and make a move on Joker here. Joker breaks very deep.
Ooh.
Brilliant defense. Lewis. Ooh!
Oh no,
Ooh,
no, they've
massive crash there.
shambles for
George
Mercedes
out,
after this
Joker
restart.
out. Young Cat retired from the session.
Is this going to be
Where's
another
Young
safety
Cat?
car? It is.
Where's Young Cat? Young Cat was taken out in that as well.
And he's out. He's
trying
out.
to get a good view. Young Cat's completely out. Another safety
He's
car.
out.
Wow. If I was now, I would definitely want to be on mediums till the end. 100% is the best way to go. If I was Mo, I'd be pitting. He didn't.
I think
And
George.
KK's got another drive through on the safety car.
Oh god.
Two races in a row.
Slow cars in the pit lane.
Yeah, George ghosting for some reason.
I know what I'd be
Joker
doing
definitely
if it was me.
Yeah, he didn't want to do the Colin. I'm very surprised people are not wanting to pit fresh tyres.
And they're being let
Being dead
past.
on. Yeah,
They've
if
been
I
let
was Mo
past.
here, I would be pitting mediums to the end because he will only have to make one more stop. The safety car really doesn't help the leaders, as they're basically now on the wrong strategy. They're just going to be on all mediums and have to make another pit stop. It's going to give people who are going on the mediums now till the end a huge advantage. Now George and Joker, bear in mind, they're not in that bad of a position at this point at the fresh mediums till end, so it could be going worse. But it could be going a lot better. Obviously that incident has kind of taken them out of contention for now, but he might come through the pack, you never know. This does bring Smug back into it as well, Colin.
Yeah.
After his spin.
After his.
It's
fortunate for him. He's on the hard tyre though, so I'm not sure if he's going to gain as much as he could have. A bit cautioning.
If I was him, I would have pitted for the mediums. Again.
Especially the top 6 on, well, the top 7 on their lap 1 tyres, still having to pit.
Yeah, that's going to be a big problem come the end of the race. They're going to be very slow for the second up. Belakin stays out. Are all the leaders going to stay out?
I believe they might.
They will. If I was Mo, I'd pit. Yes, Mo does pit. Please go to the mediums, Mo. Please. Very careful on the pit entry. Go, Mo. Just go.
They're all very
Go.
slow in here. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. Go, Mo. Go. Alright. Mo
Don't
in
know
a
if
very
the
good position
settings
for
are
this
different
race.
for some reason.
Yeah, might be.
What does he go on?
Desync. Is he going to go on the medium tyre? We will see. Please go.
He's got
yes,
wing
he
damage.
Is on the medium. Wing damage. Oh. He's got a 5-second penalty. That might have been an on-track collision. Will he rejoin in P9? If he does, it might. He is probably the net race lead at this point. Because he will be on fresh mediums till the end. Mo could win this race and start in P7.
Waving with another penalty.
That might be to do with his connection issues, bear in mind. So, I'm not too sure what's going on there. He's got another 5 seconds. Wow, that's incredible.
There's a massive pack from where everyone pitted. About I don't know.
Yeah. I think
6
everyone's
cars.
pushing the safety car to try and
Yeah.
catch up, and then they're not really paying attention. Yeah, King Kong wavy right on the back. They just need to back off here. There's no need to be pushing full out. You just catch the safety car.
Glad I'm not Ben Atkin right now.
So am I. I would love to be Mohammed at the moment. That, in my opinion, he is in the best position to win this race. And if I had to put my money on it now, he is, in my opinion, the favourite, bar any mistake. As Elbach gets a 5 seconds for crossing the white line. And the Smug coming out of the pit lane. Oh.
What a silly
Nice to
mistake.
be his race undone. Yeah. A lot of people may be struggling with the curves around this track, I think. Because the corners we have seen spins on have been a bit more F1 2021 curves, I like to call them. Also spins. Where the car will you will just lose all grip below the car and you literally have no chance of saving it.
It does not care for your feelings or your well-being.
Especially Boogie T Slime's well-beings. Amen. Anyway, Lewis decided to go on softs. Oh no, he's pitting again.
He's changed his
I'm very
mind.
confused by the strategy here. Why is everyone going so slow in the pit lane?
I don't know if the AI is taking control or that is generally what they're doing, but
I turned pit assist off. I don't think that should be happening. Interesting. Well, Nate Mewis on the mediums as well. Wow.
10 lap old tyres on the top 5 now.
They're going to be a lot slower than Mo. I think we're going to watch Mo actually on the restart, as I think he's going to make the most progress early on.
The bottom 12 are going to be happy with this, with the top 5 maybe struggling off the line.
Could be.
I expect a signature Ben Atkin weave after this restart.
Fernando Alonso-esque.
We saw in Brazil, we saw here, and I'm sure we've seen many other places.
We have. We saw it even today, didn't we?
Yep, today Brazil. Brazil I remember because I was behind him in that race.
It's Porpoise. I want to give a big mention in his first race for the league in P6 on newer tyres than the leader, so we'll see what he can do as well. And Robberman in P7, very well done to him. Having a much better race today than in Bahrain, as he really struggled there. So well done to him. Now,
are we restarting? I don't think we are. I think we're waiting for El Buckle. Still. I think it went last time, but no.
I think we might get the glitch though, where it just says late, because El Buckle will catch up before the end of the third sector.
I think it might be close, but yeah.
Be a bit careful. Yeah, because there is a glitch in this game where it will say last minute if the whole pack catches up. So I would be extremely careful of getting that.
I don't think it is.
Nope, I think we've survived.
So another lap for the top 5.
Wow.
They're really not going to be enjoying this.
This is, to be honest with you, probably aiding the top 5 actually, because we've done now 6 laps on the safety car. So really, that doesn't really wear your tyres on the safety car that much. So, ooh, Mo's going to hit the back of Rockman.
I'd hope not.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll try and go on board with a few different people for the safety car, but there isn't really much going on. So, run for instructors. I said I would do it earlier, and I will do it now. Wow, this is a lot of safety car. We need to get some actual racing. Alright, in P1 of the constructors we have Red Bull as they scored a 1-2 in Bahrain in round 1 with a brilliant drive from Ben Atkin and Young Cat to beat out Ferrari and Mercedes around there. Then we have Ferrari who managed to clinch a P4 and P5 of Mo and Seagulls to get 22 points. With a very unlucky drive for both as Seagulls got a drive through and Mo receiving wing damage. Could have been a lot more for them. McLaren with 15 from Swanton's podium. Then Haas 12. Oh, what is going on? Wavy on my screen. I think Wavy's had his connection issues. Sorry, I will get back to it. And then for the Haas we have Nathan Mewis and Killer Luke on Nathan Mewis getting a P6 and Nate Mewis in P7. And then we have Aston Martin with 6 points of the 2 drivers consisting of Sainzy and Chaos. Sainzy managing on his first race to get a very impressive P7. You will focus on the race in a minute.
In this lap.
Mercedes on 3 points from Mitch getting P9 in fastest lap, and then Williams on 1 from Matt's Blues P10. Anyway, we will go back to the race. That is the constructors for the moment, so all to play for with Ben Atkin in P1 at the moment. It could look for a very good day for Red Bull. But Mo on the best strategy on the grid at the moment could bring home some massive points for Ferrari with Seagulls at P2 also.
I'm on board with DJ Mitch.
I will go on board with Mo. Just tell me if there's anything going on turn 1.
I'll let you know.
Right, we'll stay on board with Mo, as I think he could. Oh,
5 seconds.
Swanton Bomb is another 5 seconds.
And
wow.
Ben Atkin's gone.
Mo's hit the back of Robberman. Ben Atkin is gone.
And he's got away cleanly.
And all the front runners seem to get away quite cleanly. As Is Porpoise overtakes Swanton Bomb into turn 1.
Top 4 are gone.
Mo and Joker collide. Joker went down the outside of Mo. Mo didn't leave him much room. I didn't really see that one properly, but Joker has spun due to the game physics with Mo. Joker with another unlucky spin. Mo down the inside of Rubberman, and he's spun with Rubberman.
Oh,
wow! Mo
messy.
Got a bit too much of an optimistic move there on Rubberman, if I'm being dead honest. That has caused an incident there. I think that was his fault. Bit too optimistic there, trying to overtake it to turn 4. Anyway, here's
Ben Atkin pulling away.
Rubberman is crashed.
Oh.
He's taking that Wavy, rejoining. Oh no.
Purple sector 2 though, meanwhile for Ben.
Matt's Bloom and Is Porpoise. Is Porpoise down the inside of Matt's Bloom. Brilliant move there. He's really got some good paces, Porpoise. On the. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name. I'm really sorry. I'm probably saying it wrong. But very good first race. It seems like he's got a lot of pace in these new tyres. See what he can do catching the leaders soon.
Ben Atkin's already a second ahead now.
Yeah. Ben Atkin and Seagulls and Mitch already driving away. Yeah. As an Alpine of Rubberman has been overtaken by Wavy. Seems to be struggling. I think he might have wing damage here. Max Bloom is going to re-challenge into turn 1. He's too far back though, unfortunately. Nate Mewis. Also too
And he
far
spun.
back. Oh, he
Porpoise
spun.
spun.
No, he spun. He's having a great race. Did he reset the track? He did not. He's rejoined. Very well done. He's just rejoining manually. Come back at P11. So his race isn't completely. Sorry, P12. His race isn't completely over at this point, but it is. He's looking very, very good for a top 5 finish. Maybe even a podium there without that mistake.
3 cars going into pit lane. Mo, El Buckle, and Joker.
Softs. Coming out on the softs. I think I should attempt to go soft. Try and maybe take a fast lap point away from another team. As this race is basically over 4 positions. Is King George is spun as well, I think. No, George made a mistake and lost positions. Yeah, he's lost 3 positions there to King Kong, Smug, and King Chaos. I don't know what happened. Missed on the stream. Very, very sorry. I do apologise.
Yo, Ferrari Seagulls. Not letting Ben Atkin go at the moment.
Swanton Bombers DNF'd. Swanton Bombers DNF'd. Into Sector 3. What is going on today? What's going on with Wavy? It's another VSC. Oh,
Ben Atkins in the pit lane.
Ben Atkin pit. What
He
time is he going?
might have just hit the pit wall. He might have just hit the wall going in.
We'll see. We'll see if he changes wing or not. If he did hit the wall, he probably
Might
had
have just
full
tapped
race at
it.
this point.
No,
I
it
think he's got
wasn't.
away
It
with
wasn't
it. I
hard
didn't see
enough.
any visible and plate damage. He got
I really
out of the
thought
pits there by
Seagulls
Matt Bloom a
and
little
Mitch
bit.
should have followed them.
I am very surprised they did pit actually, because you don't gain that much time from VSC, and the hard tyre is quite slow around this track. So we'll see what they can do on softs at the end with Seagulls and Mitch. Should be a very good fight.
Ben Atkins got onto hards.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know why he is
sort of forced this
very slow
hand then.
tyre. I think in my opinion, I would have just stayed out. I think that was the best strategy.
I reckon lap 21, just pitting for softs for the top 2. Is what I'd be trying to do.
Early. I think the softs will just die off too much at the end. If I were them, with all the safety car laps, the probably mediums could be extended quite easily. So they'd probably get mediums to about lap 22 to 23, so they'd just have fresh tyres to the end. Drive-through penalty for Lewis. Wow, another drive-through. Some people just forget to watch the Delta at times. Yeah, need to be a bit more vigilant. Oh no, sorry, that was the end of the VSC, so that's why he's got it. Which wasn't a pay intention. Very unlucky for him, as this race is now almost over. Ben Atkin though, not far off the pack, only 7 seconds, but Matt Bloom and Sauce right behind him. But Matt Bloom will 100% have to pit again, so he's going to have to pull a lot of gap to Ben Atkin. We'll stay on board with them as they are pretty much fighting the leading pack. Actually, we'll go to George and Ken Chaos for a minute. I think George might be... Ken Chaos is pit. That's
late
very
pitting.
interesting. I don't know, and Lewis service drive-through. Alright, we'll focus on Matt Bloom and Ben Atkin here. With DRS, as DRS is enabled, the lap after the VSC ends, Matt Bloom with DRS and ERS being deployed will get past Ben Atkin comfortably on the soft tyre into turn 1. Smug Gears got past King Kong with a hard tyre as well into P3 as Matt Bloom overtakes Ben Atkin. That is for trap position in the lead pack, so we'll see what his pace is like on the pressure softs compared to the hards. Right, where are we now? We will focus on this group led by Smugget, King Kong and George. As this is the battle for the final podium spot. 8 seconds off the front 2 though. Mitch and Seagulls just disappearing. Good friends off the track. See if they're going to be battling towards the end of this race.
Smugget might be holding them and making them drop back even further than that, just 8 seconds.
Matt Blue's retired.
Oh
retired.
No.
Another retirement.
He's looking so good. He's looking so good.
Exactly what Boogie T Slime has done. Oh.
He's going so well.
There for a podium, to be honest. He would have gone soft. Honestly, there could have been a race win there.
And the top 2 in the pits.
The leaders are pitting. What they will go for, soft or mediums? Colin, what would you go for?
Oh, well, I think you wouldn't want to go for the hards, so you're really forced to either do mediums and softs later on, or try... I don't even know. And they've gone on hards.
They've gone on hards. Now,
they're copying Ben Atkin. Ben Atkin might win from this.
He might. Will he? With the undercut. It will just become
It will be close.
Wow, he has lost a lot of... Ben Atkin has lost a lot of time. How has he lost so much time? What has happened? How has he lost so much time?
Caught up in battles in the safety just as they come out. You couldn't write it. And he's still 1.8 seconds behind.
Ben Atkin.
And Smug out leads.
Prime position. Is Smug going to the end though? Smug could be going to the end. The hard
I think that's all you. If I
track.
was Smug, that's what you've got to do at this point.
Yeah, you
Or you go for the soft. In this position, I'd try.
You go for mediums down. If I was, that's the only way you can make a pit stop gap from here. Is medium to the end, I think. If you can make 2 pit stops on the softs, there is just no way you can make that gap up.
King Kong might want to hamper his progress. He's 5 tenths behind.
I think also George, Nate Mewis, and King Kong could be going to the end on the mediums, which we have to put into consideration here. They might not be pitting again. 23 laps.
They do have a good chance at the moment.
They definitely could win this race. So
Mercedes looking good to gain on Red Bull at the moment if it carries on like this.
Ben Atkin not have and obviously Young Cat DNFing and Ben Atkin not having a good race at the moment, but it could get better towards the later stages as tyres begin to drop off. Right, DRS train P1, P2, and P3. George,
the top 3. The top 3 are all closest.
They are on track. We might see his porpoise catch. Is it purpose or porpoise?
I think it's porpoise. Yeah, I've nailed it.
You're porpoise, man. Whether you like it or not. Alright, anyway. Front 3 separated by 1.5 seconds at the moment. George, in my opinion, looks like he has a little bit more pace as he's getting a bit closer to King Kong than King Kong's getting to Smug. So one mistake from King Kong like that will take him out of DRS. But he's using a lot of
Mohammed with a 199.
99. Could he maybe be a dark horse at this? Who is Spun? Is that Rubber Man? I think that is Rubber Man, unfortunately.
No, that's El Bucco.
That's El Bucco. He's out of the race. Oh my god, another DNF for that corner.
It's a shambles.
Absolute.
Survive Spain.
Trying for consistency. Try to survive, but it's a race.
King Kong really struggling now.
I think Smug just got a warning there. I'm surprised it actually hasn't as many penalties. Very impressive from some. Obviously a lot of... Oh.
George.
For God's sake. Oh, you'll take the
2
pitch.
tenths.
I've said people aren't getting penalties and Lewis gets a 3 seconds.
Yep. Commentary curse. And George, 2 tenths behind DRS straight.
George is going to make a move on King Kong very comfortably. How much ERS? They've used a lot of ERS compared to Smug, though, about 20% more. Alright, now we're going to see the true... Alright, Seagulls has caught Nate Mewis already. We'll stay on board with these two. We'll see what George does out in front in terms of the gap. We'll monitor that on stream. See his pace compared to the Smug on the medium. Oh, Nate, wow, really nice save there by Nate. You can just see the visible understeer from the
Seagulls.
Seagulls.
What's understeer? True there.
Where he just isn't turning in, the colour isn't turning, it's just drifting wide. Won't turn in. I think he is definitely struggling because he definitely has more pace than he does at the moment. I think the hard tyres are probably going to really hamper his race now. But Smug's got great pace out in front. George caught 3 tenths of Smug this lap, Colin, so he will be on him probably by the end of the next lap. George could win this race for Mercedes. How do you feel about that self-proclaimed Mercedes team principal?
As self-proclaimed Mercedes team principal, I would not mind it at all. Considering Mitch gaining on Seagulls at the moment, and we're looking with good pace, I reckon Mercedes maybe.
This could be a good day for Alfa Romeo.
Oh, Nate Mewis going wide, and Seagulls through the left. Oh no! And Mitch touches Nate Mewis, and he spins around.
Oh wow, I missed that on stream. Very sorry. I was focusing on the wave valve in behind. Mitch has had a spin. How much time has he lost? He's lost about 6 seconds. What happened there, Colin? Can you tell us?
Nate Mewis went wide going into the last sector, and Seagulls went to go round just before the chicane, and Mitch tried to do the same, and he's just hit the rear of Mewis, and he spun around, and Ben Atkins just drove.
Oh, and George has overtaken Smug. Oh my lord. Sorry, we were focusing on the incident behind, but George is in P1. He has got excellent pace on these mediums, and honestly, if he win this, he would definitely deserve after the incident that he had early on in the race. Brilliant.
Absolutely.
From him so far.
Completely different scenarios at the other end of Mercedes garages.
Yeah. Right, Mitch though, we'll see what he can recover. He definitely has got the pace to catch everyone up again, as seen in Bahrain and today in qualifying.
He is looking the quickest on the hards at the moment.
Definitely is. He is catching Ben already. Ooh, Ben Akin makes a little mistake there, which will probably cost him moving Nate Mewis this lap. See what Smug can do down the deep with DRS, down the main straight. I think the next battle we will. Ooh, sector 2.
Ooh.
2 is out. Chaos is out. It's same place. Oh, please, Lord. Oh,
it's another VSC.
It's another VSC. Guys, I think we need to do a little bit, maybe 50% race practice here, as a lot of people are making simple mistakes that any practice would
Safety
completely
car.
mitigate.
It's a safety car now.
Safety car. Well, that's going to bring Mitch right back into play, though.
I was about to say George will be loving the BSC.
Because the will go off before the end.
Yep, Mitch is in the pit lane, and so is Seagulls and Ben Atkin. I reckon someone might even try the softs at this point, maybe.
Soft or mediums, that is the question. Everyone
And
seems
all
like
mediums.
they're going for the mediums. That is the correct decision, in my opinion. I think softs will drop off too much by the end and aren't that much of an advantage with it after 5 laps compared to the mediums, so it's a good decision. Mo, this also brings Mo into play. If I'm being honest here,
Again.
Really, yeah.
He's had many chances.
He has, and he definitely has pace to make his way through the field. Another drive-through. Oh, damn it! King Kong's race. He is not drive-through under the safety car, just not paying attention.
George and Smug might be able to fit in a pit stop here and not even lose track position.
I don't think they will, unless Nate Buer stays out, which would be a very, very stupid decision.
It will be very close.
Tires. Will they be ahead of Seagulls? King Kong's race is effectively over. He has a drive-through. He is not in contention anymore, unfortunately.
If I was Smug, I would absolutely pit.
Smug needs to pit here on hards. So does George.
And they do. They
both pit. Let's see what tyres. If I was Smug, I would do whatever George doesn't. If George goes softs, I'd go mediums. If he goes mediums, I'd go softs. Just to do something different.
And Nate, come around the chicane.
George, I think, has gone for softs. George has gone for softs.
Well, after the safety car ends, he might be in a good position.
Yeah,
if it comes in lap 25, 26. At the moment, we're looking at a very spread field.
Very, very good strategic decision.
He might keep P1.
They are.
It's going to be very close.
Track. Mo's got a drive through. Oh my god. It's infuriating.
Top 2 are loving this.
Yeah, they are. They're looking in brilliant position. So when King Kong serves the drive through, Seagulls will be a P3 and Ben Atkin will be a P4. Wait, is Mitch going to come out ahead of Nate Buer? Another drive through. What is going on?
Two more.
A joker. There's got to be some. Oh, as Mitch overtakes Nate. I don't think. Yeah, I thought he'd have to get that back. Who has got a drive-through? 4 people with drive-throughs. Guys, come on.
Bottom 3 and
Delta. Need to a lot better than that. That's pretty disappointing, actually. Expected a little bit better there. Very disappointing, as that's most likely going to ruin the race for about 5 drivers. And Mo's redemption chance is now 100% gone. God damn it. Anyway. This is looking now very, very strong for George in P1.
I would be loving
best tyres in this position. P1, everyone behind him on mediums. All he has to do is break DRS in the first 3 laps and he is gone. There is no way he can't win this race. Do you think he can do it, Colin?
Absolutely. With maybe 6, 7, 8 laps to go when the safety car comes in, he's got a very good chance.
But do you think he'll drop off before the end and he will be slow at the end?
I think they might start dropping off. It will be close towards the end, I think, because he comes back into the mediums range. As long as he pushes in the first 2 laps.
I think he's just going to have to get away in the first 3 laps. I think that's all.
He needs 2 personal bests in a row and break DRS.
Which should be easy on the fresh tyres and lower fuel, but we'll see what he can do.
Looking for a fastest lap from George. Porpoise pits in. Get off those hards.
That's a very good decision. Well, is he going to go for the softs or the mediums? This should be soft tyres, hopefully. Maybe me and you made a mistake about saying go for the mediums at the start of the safety car. Maybe the softs was the right way to go. Maybe these guys pulling out a strategic anomaly have pulled out a blinder. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so as it stands, I believe this is going to be very, very important for the driver standings. As Ben is just going to increase his distance out in front, if my maths are correct, which they're probably not. Which they actually are, because George did not score. So he will just extend his lead a further 10 points out in front from his closest rival, Young Cat. Seagulls, though, looking as he could secure a podium today. So it's looking like they will be P1 and P2 of the championship after today of Seagulls and Ben Atkin, as it stands. But DJ Mitch needs to score points now today. He got very unlucky in Bahrain with the drive-through, an incident that kind of weren't his fault. So he needs to start pulling the gap back. We know he has a pace to win, but it's just about extracting it now. You'll see what happens. Will this? I think the safety car should be in this lap, even though Joga hasn't caught it or Rubberman. I think they are too far back for it to affect the decision. They're not. Interesting. All this is doing is helping George and all the off runners. The soft will not have to go as far.
I presume Joker will catch up on the next lap, so he'll probably be in the next lap as well.
Hopefully.
So that is
Is Rubberman a lap down? Rubberman is a lap down.
He is a lap down. 9 laps on the softs are definitely doable.
Definitely doable. They will be dead at the end though. Absolutely dead. They're going to definitely struggle towards the end. It's just going to be about Smug. Having a good first few laps and then George is in serious trouble. See what happens here soon. Sorry for the stop-start race. There's been quite a few safety cars at VSCs today. Very different to what it was last week in Bahrain. It was a great race. Please go check it out on the TS on Twitch. Phenomenal race where we saw Rebel take a 1-2 and Ben Atkin take his first win of probably many of the season by the way he is driving. But today was all about Catalonia. See where the theme of the championship take us into round 3 of Mexico next week. 8 o'clock, same time every week. Here on this Twitch. TSL F1 Racing on social medias. So do check out previous races, previous seasons and Tier 1 every Thursday. Anyway, TSL promo done. Free advertisement. Just need my payout from Simon. Spontan. At the end of the week.
Yep.
Otherwise, you know.
There will be calls. Calls will be made.
Oh my god,
Oh, that's Rubberman spun. He was just stopped. He just stopped.
Was he? Is he letting everyone through? I think he might be letting everyone through. Just get track position.
I'm unsure.
Okay, safety car in this lap.
Listen this up.
Alright, these first 3 laps are going to decide the entire race here. It's going to be decided by how well George can pull away at the start. Obviously,
none of the little mistakes.
No mistakes. Penalties will become a big. Oh, Smug! Smug! That was close. Smug nearly just lost it there, warming up his tyres. That would have been tragic. Alright, we'll see how Ben Atkins, Seagulls, Mitch get through. I think they are the quickest 3 drivers on the grid at the moment. But we'll see how George does. Bit no. Wow, that's a bit for George.
Oh no.
Just weaving a little bit. Really
he's just destroying this.
He's gone.
And he goes. He's gone. Away he goes.
From George. He's already pulled out 9 tenths to Smug. There's cars
I've not expected that at all.
Seagulls has made up to P6 on the Nate Lewis already. Is Ben Atkin going to go for it as well? He isn't. Seagulls on Nate Lewis. He's made the move stick. He's up at P5 behind Ben Atkin. Is Ben Atkin going for a move on King Kong, who has a drive-through, so he is not really in contention for the win. Nate Lewis struggling on the sauce at the restart, but he should come good. Wavy on the fresh sauce behind Mitch. That should be a very good battle to watch out for. 2 incredibly quick drivers.
Very clean getaway from him from there.
Yeah. Has George made a mistake, I think? He just lost about 4 tenths.
There's a trundling Ferrari with my hand to go around turn 3.
Mitch has made a move on Nate Lewis somehow. I have no idea how he's made a move on now. I'm not expecting that. But he's up to P6.
Sensational stuff.
Mitch, P4 to 6. Brilliant move. I did not see it in the stream, but hopefully I do see it from another perspective later on. Right.
George.
Soft tyres from P7 down to P13. George is second clear already. Right, we'll see
phenomenal stuff from George.
He needs to keep up this pace though for another 2 laps, Colin. He needs to pull out probably around 1 to 2 seconds for when the tyres do drop off. Otherwise he will be a
At the moment, everyone behind him's doing him favours on the mediums.
Alright, King Kong's serving his drive through.
Ben Atkin up to P3.
Yeah, we'll see who's going to do. Let's see this. Between these 2 good friends. But they are rivals
top
on
3.
the track. Smug looking very good right now. Doing a brilliant job keeping the DRS of George. Really impressive stuff. And he's pulling away from Ben Atkin, Seagulls and Mitch very, very well. George really needs to give it everything on these 2 laps. If Smug is in DRS, he is screwed. When his tyres drop off, Smug will just fly past. It's also not good after the final 6 laps around this track. The medium just don't drop off.
George a bit hesitant around there.
Yeah, it seems like he's struggling, I think. Yeah, he just lost another 2 tenths, but go wide. Smug is going to might win this race. He wasn't the Alpha Male.
Ben Atkin though, he's gained about 5 tenths on this lap on the top 2. 6 tenths.
Yeah, but will he lose time with DRS is activated? DRS train is very powerful around there. Could be worth up to about 4 or 5 tenths down the main straight. Use. Do a lot of sausage curve there, Ben. Alright, we'll focus on Wavy and his purpose behind Nate Mewis. We'll see what they can do. See what kind of exit. Wavy is a nice exit out of the final chicane. Don't think any moves are happening in front, so I will focus on this. As Wavy is going to use a lot of ERS, using the slipstream down the inside into turn 1. What can he get done? Can he make it stick? He can, down the inside. Brilliant move from Wavy, very clean. Good respect from the drivers. Can his Purpoise follow him through?
No fast lap.
Mo fastest lap, but they are miles off. They are actually fighting for P10 and the points, but that is not the main points playing positions we are looking for today. Wavy, Nate Mewis is Purpoise, falling away from Mitch, even though they're on the softs, but Wavy, now past Nate, will he catch? Wavy's a very quick driver, he does race in Tier 1. Should have got his first run in Saudi Arabia, but connection issues did ruin his race. Can he get his first race here in the Circuit de la Catalunya? Smug, can he remain in DRS to the end of the sector? We will follow on board. Will George be able to pull it? The DRS detection zone is straight out of the final corner. Just out of the final chicane, sorry. And Seagulls has made a mistake and let Mitch by. What's happened there? This Nate Mewis is out of spin. Wow.
And George, well, that the second.
He has. I think Smug made a mistake there.
Smug.
He lost 7 tenths. Yeah, he did. He lost 7 tenths there. He did a huge mistake.
Sorry for Ben Atkin. Ben Atkin's going to be breathing down his neck soon.
The championship leader. He's got a penalty though.
Oh!
He's got a penalty. That was going to ruin his race. He is not really in contention for the win unless people get more penalties. He dropped all the way down to P5 penalties.
Mitch is 2 seconds behind him though.
He is. But will he get stuck behind Smug and George and lose time at the end of the race while they are catching? Because look, it's already down to 1.9. Mitch is catching Ben.
Mitch is going to be loving this.
This could be a phenomenal finish to what has already been a great round 2 around Spain. A lot of mistakes, but the racing today has been quality. So,
George has picked his pace up in the second phase of softs.
Maybe as he's adapting to the new levels of grip, he is really pushing on. In the third sector was where he gained last lap. Let's see what he can gain. It was 1.1
again
into there. Look at Ben Atkin. Look at Ben Atkin. 4 tenths behind Smug. He's got incredible pace.
And Mitch, you can instantly see Mitch gaining. And George is nearly 2 seconds ahead.
This could be a phenomenal end to this race with Mitch, Seagull, Ben Atkin, Smug, George all fighting for the win.
I don't expect Smug's going to give him any inch of the track.
Though, Ben Atkin. Is he going to go pound the outside of turn 1?
Oh!
There's contact. As Smug lost the rear end there. He managed to keep it going, but he has lost so much time there. Mitch kind of came across him on the track. He probably deserves a bit more space. That's pretty much that's nearly ruined Smug's race. Now Ben Atkin 1.1 seconds behind George already. He is really not messing around today. He wants to get this win, extend this championship lead. However, he has a penalty. All George is going to have to do now is keep it clean and stay within 3 seconds, and he will win this race. And George on 50% ERS compared to Ben Atkin's measly 10%. George will be easily able to defend for at least 2 laps down the main straight with that amount of ERS. As Mitch and Seagulls have now caught Smug. We could be in for an airtight finish on penalties towards the end of this race. Sorry for
I would not be doing this on Smug.
Now Ben Atkin is 3 seconds ahead of Mitch. No, he isn't. Oh, sorry, timing glitch there. Right. focus on Mitch and Seagulls. Mitch on so much ERS. He's on 87%.
Very good at conserving ERS, Mitch.
He was
in
good
past
in
races.
Bahrain as well.
Ben Atkin pulls out the fastest lap, and he really needs that at the moment.
He needs to get past Smug soon though, Mitch. He is losing a lot of time.
I expect Mercedes is going to be on.
He got a penalty!
Oh no!
Seagulls now will contention for a podium if he needs
What
to get
could have
past
been?
DJ Mitch. What could have been a brilliant result for Mercedes. It potentially could have been a 1-2.
It really could have been, but Mitch is going to be putting pressure on Seagulls now in defence, probably wanting.
What a switchback from Ben Atkin. Can he go around the outside? He dummies. Down the... What a move from DJ Mitch. The switchback into the left-hander. Brilliant move. Wait, what's up to George? He's let Ben Atkin go to get the DRS. That was not clever. Ben Atkin weaving. Weaving a lot there.
He looks significantly slower than George at the moment. He's soft.
I'm not too sure. I think George should just go overtake my bit, Ben. So he's now gonna have to stay at 3 seconds. I think that could be a task with Ben Atkin's pace, as George seems to be struggling.
He is very hesitant around these corners.
That is the problem with the controller. You cannot be as smooth through sector 3. You want harder to be precise. That's coming from someone who's raced on both of late. George though, he's got to stay within 3 seconds. He can't just let Mitch go. This is going to be a very close finish at the end. George needs to put in some of the laps of his life for his first race in TSL. Seagulls round the outside of Smug. Smug just falling back at the moment. Seems a bit of a passenger at the minute. Struggling a little bit on these mediums. But a phenomenal race up to this point. Struggling now. He wants to try to stay with 3 seconds to Mitch so he can maybe clinch a P4 on track. Mitch, 2.2, kind of closing in on George, but not particularly. George stayed in DRS of Ben. That's crucial. Ben Atkin now has to put 2 seconds in 2.5 laps. Is it doable? Colin, do you think that's possible?
I am not sure at the moment at the pace he's going. George's gaining on him here, which he really doesn't need in the final phase of this race.
I think it's all going to depend on this DRS zone. If George gets DRS down the main straight, Ben Atkin has no chance, I don't think. But George has made a really big mistake there, being way too hesitant again through these corners. He needs to attack them.
Gaining the chicane every lap though, is he going to gain enough? I don't think he is. The Slug gets a penalty.
Did he get it?
He might have just dipped in. No, he didn't.
He did not get it. He did not get it. Now, he's
got 2 laps.
Mitch is probably too far back to catch Ben Atkin. Ben Atkin has 2 laps to put 1.8 on George. Or George.
And Smug and all that. Got a 3-second penalty as well.
Yeah. Oh, Smug got a penalty.
Yeah.
Is Smug going to be vulnerable to Wavy on the last lap? Going to go from bad to worse for Alpha today. It looks so good in so many phases of the race, but could all be undone in the last few laps. Seagulls now is looking for a podium here. Maybe more. You never know. George
he has fallen back a bit over the past lap.
Ben is going to need to put 1.4. George needs to go do the laps of his life.
Ooh.
He's not going to do it at this pace, George.
He's too cautious.
He's not pushing.
He's cautious over those curbs.
Yeah,
especially over the significant death curbs you see on this game. He's very cautious through those. But DJ Mitch has a purple sector 2 at the moment. Just popped up.
He's catching Ben and George.
And Seagulls is falling back.
Yeah,
could Mercedes scavenge something from this?
That can be quite difficult. I think George has already pretty much secured a guaranteed P2 or P1. Yes, but George now only lost 0.6 on that last lap to Ben. Now, Ben Atkin is going to have to gain a second.
Another fastest lap. And Mitch takes the fastest lap. And Mitch is now nearly 2.5 seconds ahead of Seagulls. But what is Mercedes going to do? And George trying to keep with Ben Atkin and DJ Mitch trying to pull away from Seagulls.
They need to go for the win. They can't lose that time. They just need to hope.
It's 4 attempts and they could get a 2-3 or a 2-1-3.
Yes, but would they rather have a 1-3 or a 2-3?
This is intense. Last lap of the race.
Dilemma for Mercedes. They need to sacrifice one driver. Who will play second fiddle? Will they play the team game or will they be selfish?
Mitch screaming at the back end of George right now.
Mitch just needs to
He's just losing out.
If Mitch overtakes George, is screwed with the yeah. He won't be able to keep up with Ben.
He will not.
Without a doubt. Now George needs to go for it. Come on, George. Mitch, do not go for it. He's played the teammate in. Ooh, getting so close. Alright, Mitch is going to take P4.
2.4. 2.5.
Let's see what Ben Aki can do. He's drove a brilliant race, but it could be undone by
There's
his
so
penalties.
much pressure.
He needs to gain 5/10 on the final chicane, which it doesn't look like he's going to do.
George nails it.
Ben Aki
He nails
takes
it.
home P1 on track, but
2.7.
George, for his first win ever at TSL, was going to take
From
the line
P3.
and
From
be
P3.
And
Mitch drops down to
Mercedes take
P4.
a 1-4 and Seagulls takes P3 on penalties. What a race for George.
I'll
Congrats.
take that.
His first ever win in TSL.
Anyone still fighting?
Brilliant drive from an incident early on in the race. Has pulled it all the way back, not given up, got back up to P1 with some brilliant strategy and good pace. Well
It was a
done.
phenomenal last lap.
It was a brilliant last lap from him, especially on those used tyres. It was very impressive how he stayed in 3 seconds with the pace of just pure pace of Ben Atkin, and managed to stay ahead of Mitch. Brilliant drive from him. If Mitch had overtaken George, he would have lost it. Wow, I think he owes Mitch a little bit of a thank you for not going for a dive one there, because if he did, it would have cost Mercedes the win there. That is going to be incredibly good for Mercedes in the Drivers' Championship, though.
Everyone instantly congratulating George.
Yep.
I've never seen so many spams of George.
That was a brilliant drive from George. George is my driver of the day, without a doubt.
From
What a
P3.
brilliant drive.
Not looking good at the first safety car. He was dropping down to P9, P8, and then dropping
He was
down to
outside the top
P13.
10. Yeah, he brilliant drive. Well done to George. Well done to everyone racing today who has finished. Well done all. Unlucky for Ben Atkin to lose on penalties as he did. His pace at tier 2 at the moment looks a bit frightening, and if he carries this on, he might run away with it though, as he extends his lead out front even more, as Young Cat hasn't raced today. He hasn't raced. He has now got a nearly 25, an 18-point gap to his nearest rival of George. Wow. Ben Atkin has a huge lead out in front, as Mitch takes another fastest lap. 2 in a row now. But Mitch is not at the start, he probably is deserved for his pace. Smug dropped down to P5 in the end, Wavy on softs right behind him, followed by newcomer It's Paul Poise doing a brilliant job at P7. An unfortunate incident, but from P16, great drive. Bo just missing out on the points at P11, King Kong P10, Joker P9 after a few incidents, very well done, and Lewis in P8. Very well done, and we